Yeah, good evening, teachers and everybody present here. I welcome you all for the webinar on content and time management. So, what is time? Time is actually a gift that we all have got. No one has got less, no one has got more. So, we should learn it. So, we should learn to use it wisely without wasting. Everyone has a notion that time is the main thing for accomplishing anything. But it's not only the thing, it's the thing that we should use it wisely to accomplish anything or get our task done in a planned way. If time is used effectively, it is possible to achieve everything. We can take an inspiration by the nature also. It is said, nature never worries or does not worry, yet everything is accomplished. With this quotation, I move forward. The agenda for today's webinar is, and the subtopics are effective content, effective time management, being busy versus being productive, importance of time logs and to-do list, urgent versus important matrix, planning and prioritizing, understanding the Pareto Principle of 80 by 20, procrastination, identifying time wasters, and conclusion. Now, effective content. There are some features of effective content. In order to manage our time, we should know the content on which we are going to work, how we are going to work in a planned way. So it is very, very important to know the content before we manage our time. So the some of the features of effective content are, it should be relevant, it should be precise, the concept should be clear, it should be complete, because if it will be incomplete, we can't work on it. It should be concise, very much clear, well structured, well illustrated. We can use, to explain anything, we can use diagrams also. It should be accessible, easy to use. Now, what is time management? I want answers from the teachers. You can send the answers in the chat box. What is time management? Effective management of our time. Okay, Smriti ma'am gave effective management of our time. More answers. I'm waiting for more answers. Doing planned things within time. Yeah, correct. Kirti ma'am. It's not a very tough question. You can give the answers related to your own workplace, own experience. Yeah, yes, Sonal ma'am. Best utilization of time and completing the task on time. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what is time management. Time management is utilizing the time available to you effectively in order to get the task done. Yes, if you're not going to manage our time effectively or on time, we won't be able to accomplish our things. It is very much difficult, and later on, we will be moving here and there. We will be so much worried if our task is not done on time. we experience in our day-to-day life. If we are not managing our time and we are leaving our works, okay, we will do it after some time, we will do it next day, we will do it tomorrow, later on, we are the ones who suffers. Now, why do we need time management? There is one more question for you all. Why do we need time management? I need the answers from you all teachers. Yeah, I'm getting the answers. Yeah, to complete our work effectively, systematically, yeah. Yes. Okay, so we need time management because once the time is lost, it is never going to come back again. So there is a quotation given by Benjamin Franklin: the lost time is never found again. It's very true. Once the time is lost, we cannot bring it back. Suppose if we will think that we can bring 2021 once again in our life, we can't, because the time is gone. Now I'll play a video. Let's watch a video based on the topic. Hence, we watch that time is a gift for us. We should not waste it. We should use it wisely. Now, next topic, benefits of time management. There are many things associated with benefits of time management. If we manage our time, we won't be in stress later on. We won't worry about the things. So there are many things associated with it. Let's go through it one by one. It helps us to save our time. Yes, if we manage our time, we can save our time also. It reduces stress. It also reduces our stress to function effectively. Yes, it helps us to function effectively. We become more productive. In less time, we can work more on it to increase our work output. Yeah, if we manage our time and we work in a planned way, our output increases. To have more control over job responsibilities. Yes, we have more control over our job responsibilities. We can work in groups, we understand each other, and it creates A friendly environment. It helps us to prioritize. We know which work we have to do first, which work we can do later on. So that is what prioritization. It helps to discipline ourselves. Yes, we know the value of time, and it makes us to know the things when we have to do, what work we have to do, making sure we deliver what is promised. And at the end of the day, we can pat ourselves and we can say that, okay, what I promised for today, whatever the tasks I have planned for today, I was able to accomplish it. I was able to do it. So it brings positive vibes in us. Now, busy versus productive. Now, these two terms, it sounds similar, but it doesn't. So let's see what is the meaning of busy, what is the meaning of the term busy and productive. Now, busy. Busy have numerous priorities. Yes, if you see the busy person and the productive persons, they sound quite similar and they look okay. The person is busy, so they may be doing the work, or he or she may be doing the work. So they show, okay, I'm very busy. But at the same time, when we ask question, okay, with what you are busy, then a big question mark is there on the face of that person, because he or she herself or himself doesn't know what they are doing. So let's see. Busy means have numerous priorities. They have so many priorities, but at the end of the day, nothing is done because they're not planned. They don't know what they have to do in a planned or a systematic way. Now, if we see productive person, they don't indulge in so many activities at a time. They have a couple of priorities and they know how to use the time and how to work on it. Next point is respond with yes, very fast. Okay, because they're so messed up. No, they don't know that what they are doing, what other person is asking. So if anything we are asking to them, okay, without thinking, without analyzing the things, they say, okay, yes, I'll do it. But if the person is productive, the person will think twice before saying yes. They will not say immediately, yes, I'll do it. The third, keep talking about how busy they are. They will be saying, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to complete this work also, I have to complete that work also. But at the end of the day, nothing is done. But if the person is productive, let the results speak for themselves. They will not show that, okay, I'm busy with so many works, but the result will speak. At the end of the day, you can hand over something, you can entrust something. And busy persons, they are multitaskers. They are very multitaskers. They show, okay, at a time I will do everything, and they will take everything on the head. And productive person, they concentrate on one important goal because they are planned, and they know in which direction they have to move on, how they are going to work, that everything will be accomplished on time. Next, busy persons, they ask for advice. They will simply waste their time asking for the advice, how to do this work, how to do that work, I'm unable to do. But productive person take real actions and get the job done. They know where to take advice, and beforehand only they will take the advice and they will start doing the work. So take real actions and get the job done. So at the end of the day, productive person is the one who accomplishes the things, the works. But busy person, full day, the person will be messed up, and at the end of the day, they can't accomplish anything. So it's better to be productive rather than to be busy. Now, creating a productivity journal. Yes, some lists are there. You can make a note. Now, that is, first one is personal and professional journal. Now, we shouldn't mix it with our personal life and professional life. Both are entirely different from each other. We shouldn't carry our personal things to the workplace. Otherwise, we won't be able to concentrate in anything. Whatever personal work is there, we should keep it aside. When we are entering the workplace, leave all the personal things, whatever you are having, and you focus on professional things. If you're in the workplace, you listen, you think, you plan, you prioritize the things, and accordingly you work. You can also label the date, time, and day, on which day what work you have to do, at what time what work you have to do and complete it. and on which day, what work you're going to do. So you can label it and keep it. Thirdly, prioritize first 3 tasks. Yes, you have to prioritize the first 3 tasks, whatever it is. Next, use it every day. Yeah, you can use it every day. It will make you to lead a disciplined life only. It is not going to harm in any way. If we are prioritizing our works, first 3 tasks, there are many tasks in every day in our life, in our day-to-day life. Every day we come across there, we are having multi things to do, but it doesn't mean that we work on it at the same time. No, we can categorize it, we can divide it, we can number it. Okay, firstly I have to do this, then this, thereafter I will do that. In this way it makes us more effective. We can use it every day. Maximizing the power of productivity, how productive we are, how we can maximize that. So there are again certain rules to be followed to become a productive person. Plan the night before. Yes, early morning, getting up early in the morning and thinking, okay, I have to do this, that. Ultimately, what we are facing? Only stress, and we are unable to accomplish the things. Maybe we are late for to the workplace, the work is not done, we become failure. So in order to get rid of that, plan the night before. One, if you will plan the night before, okay, when you get up in the morning, the things will be clicking in your mind. Okay, first I have to start from this work, then after that work. In that way we can work also very precisely, and we can reach, or we can reach our goal also, means in a planned way. We need not to worry so much about it. Then prioritize your task. Again, you can prioritize it. You should prioritize 1, 2, 3, 4, what work when you have to do. Then carry over unfinished task. Yes, it happens with everybody. It's not like that only me or you face this problem. No, it happens with everybody that we have to carry our unfinished task. Sometimes it happens that we get indulged in some other activities, that it is urgent for us, we cannot leave that task, we cannot leave that work, so we are unable to finish that task what we have planned. So what in that case, what we can do, we can carry that work to some other day, maybe to the next day we can carry, and we can finish that task. Cross off complicated task, the work which has become very complicated, now we cannot work on it, we are unable to do that. So it's better to cross it out or hand over to somebody who can handle the work very nicely, and the works will be completed. In order to get rid of that, it's not that okay, the task is very complicated, sitting for 3-4 days working on it, and at the last moment thinking that why I wasted so many days on it, I would have given this work to somebody else who knows better than me. So we plan beforehand in order to become productivity and maximize the things. Now, this is very important and it plays a vital role in our lives. If you want to plan our works, if you want to manage our time, this stuff is very good. You can also use it in our day-to-day life. Like making a do-to list, step by step. So there are mainly 4 steps to make this do-to list. We can plan anything beforehand. So first step says, capture everything you need to do. Yes, you can capture anywhere. It can be in your mind, it can be in a sheet, it can be in your diary. Anywhere you can capture the things what you need to do. This is step 1. Moving ahead to step 2, take the action when done. Yes, if you have completed the work. Suppose in the morning when you get up, you think, okay, I have to cook food, then I have to go to school, then I have to teach the students. Then take the action when done. If you have captured the things, okay, this work I have to do first, then second, third, and you have given the numbers, cross it out. Okay, this work is over, cross it out. Then now I have to think about this work. Then again, after completion of that work, cross it out. Then move to next work. Like that, you can move ahead and plan the things. At the end of the day, I'll tell you, at the end of the day, you won't worry about anything. You need not to worry about the things. All the works will be done in a very systematic way. Now, step 3, follow ABC method of priorities. Yes, You can follow ABC. You should know which work I have to do first. What is urgent for me? Suppose if it is Monday, I have to submit lesson plan in the office and I have to prepare question paper also. But time is there for 3 days. After 3 days also, I can submit the question paper. But if I think that, okay, I will not write lesson plan, I will frame the questions. Then in that way, we will end up in problem because our priority was to submit the lesson plan, not to submit the question paper. Because for question paper, still we were having time. So in order to get rid of all these difficulties and problems and later on which causes stress to us, we should number the task. We should understand which one is urgent and which one is important for us. Then step 4, how long does each next step takes? We should also know that, okay, that time is taking how much time, that task, it will take how much time, whether it will take 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or more than that. So, okay, if the work is there for a whole day, means then I will think only for one task. Okay, this work I will take today, suppose paper correction. Okay, if I have to check 2 bundles of papers today, then I'll sit for the whole day. I will correct 2 bundles of papers today, nothing else I'm going to do too. If I'll take so many things, okay, I'll do this work also, I'll cook food also, I will go outside also, I will go to watch a movie also, I will do paper correction also. At the end of the day, nothing will be done properly. So it's better to make do-to list and divide the works. Now, what is important? That is prioritizing your time. How you can prioritize your time. So Eisenhower has said, what is important is seldom urgent. Means always it is not urgent for us. And what is urgent is seldom important. Sometimes it happens that work is important, but it is not urgent for us. The urgent important matrix. Yeah, just now I was briefing you with that only, that sometimes some works are urgent for us, sometimes some works are important for us. So we should understand the difference between these two terms, urgent and important. Sometimes the work is urgent and important both. So I have to complete, anyhow I have to complete the work. If I have to stay awake till late night, that also I have to do, or in early morning I have to get up early, that in that case also I have to do, but the work has to be completed because it is urgent and important too. Secondly, it is important but not urgent. Suppose I have to do paper correction, but I can do next week also. It is important because I have to do paper correction. I cannot leave that thing. It is important for me, but it's not urgent right now. I can leave it for after, I can start after 2-3 days also. Not urgent and not important. So when we prepare something, suppose we're planning something. Okay, I'm planning for the outing. Next month I will go somewhere. I'm planning for an outing. That time what happens? It's not urgent and not important. Right now it's not urgent and it is not important. When the time will come, that time it will become urgent and important. Now next, it's urgent but not important. Okay, it's urgent, I will do it, but maybe it is not that important. Now, time management matrix. There are 4 quadrants in it. Time management matrix, it says urgent and non-urgent. Urgent means it is very urgent. We cannot leave that task. We have to do it. It is, and we are having time crisis. Deadline is given, driven project is there, meeting is there, everything is there. So if we don't manage time that time, we will end up in problem because many things are there. And when what time such situation comes? When we don't plan our things, when we don't manage from beforehand. We know that, okay, these things are to be done this week and we have not prioritized our works, we have not planned our task, and at the end moment what happens? These all things happens. When there is lack of time, we cannot do anything because once the time is gone, it will never come back. We are having time crisis. Deadline is given, yes, today you have to upload the marks, and we have not done paper correction also. Then how we will manage? Driven projects, you have to submit some of the projects and meetings are also there. So if we will plan our work, if we will prioritize the things, we will not come to this quadrant only. Everything will be running very smoothly. Secondly, some meetings, some mails, some reports, interruptions on phone calls. These things we say, okay, we will see later. Some meetings are urgent, but we can skip it. Some mails, if mail I will not check now, also later on I can check. Some reports, interruptions on phone calls. And this is the hindrance, what we all face. When we are working very seriously on anything, if a phone call comes, we leave that work aside and we focus on the phone. So we should not do this. Next one, third quadrant says it's non-urgent. That is preparation. No, it is not urgent because we're just preparing. I suppose annual function is there in our school. It's not urgent that tomorrow only the function is there. Preparation is going on. We still have time. Then prevention, planning. When preparation is there, we can plan the things. True recreation. Yes, we can go, we can enjoy, we can have, we can give some time to us also. Because the work is not urgent. Then fourth quadrant says some phone calls, junk mails, time wastes. Yes, of course. When the things are not very urgent, that time what do? We focus on phone calls, we check junk mails, and we waste our time. Because we think, okay, we will do it. We all have the habit of doing, but in order to manage the time, it is very important to plan the task, to prioritize, to make do-to list. These all things are very important. Now, this is Pareto Principle, very important part of this webinar. That is Pareto's Principle. The rule says 80/20. The rule is about 80/20. The Pareto's Principle says, put your efforts where they will make the most difference. It's not like that, okay, I know the things, I'll put more effort there. No, it says that you put your effort, only 20% you put your effort, and that will make you to reap 80%. Suppose if a businessman, he thought of doing farming. He has little bit of not very big land, but a small piece of land he has. Then he will think that, okay, I'll put my effort, only 20% on it. But after my effort, I will reap 80% of it. That means 20% money he invested there, and after the production, he reaped or he got 80% profit. So this is what Pareto's principle says. We can use with our task also, same rule. We should know where to work hard, where to put our time. It's not, okay, full day we are watching TV. We're thinking, okay, full day I watch TV, something good should happen. No. But if we will study full day, if we will focus on our task, at the end of the day, we will gain something. So that is what Pareto's principle says, that you invest your 20%, you put your effort only 20%, focusing that you will reap for 80%. Benefits of 80/20 rule. It says identifying important problems, concentrate on your strength, helps in undivided focus, using tools most needed. You can use your resources, you can use your mind to bring out best out of it. Now, this is another thing we all come across. Nobody can say that, no, I have never come across this term, or it has, means it is related to our day-to-day life. That is called procrastination. Now, procrastination means putting off a task you should be doing that needs to be accomplished. It is a practice of doing more pleasurable things in place of less pleasurable ones, or carrying out less urgent tasks instead of more urgent ones. Thus, putting off impending tasks to a later time. We all have such habit. Okay, I'm working, my concentration is very good. I'm working on some task. But suppose my friend came. Okay, leave this task. Come, let's go. Let's go somewhere. Come, we will eat something. Let's go for pizza party. Okay, leave this work. From morning, I'm doing this work. Now I'm tired. I don't want to do. I will leave. I know that work is urgent for me, but still, leave this work. I will not do. Sometimes we are bored with paper correction. Sometimes we're bored by writing lesson plan. Okay, leave it. Now I will not. I know that after 1 hour I have to submit, but still I will say, okay, leave it. and I will go to roam around, I will go to enjoy, or maybe I will go to watch TV, I will go to watch movie, then this is called procrastination. When we put off our task, I know that it is important and urgent. I put off that task and I concentrate in some other things. So there are 9 ways to overcome this procrastination. First one is delete. If you can't do, you delete it. Delegate. You think that I cannot handle this work. Give to some other person who knows it well. Do it. 15 minutes rule. Try to finish out within 15 minutes. Chop it up. Don't take all the works at a time. Divide the work. Start doing and chop it up. Ask for advice. If you don't understand anything, go to the person who knows well and ask how to do and take advice. Clear deadline. Clear the deadline. Okay, by tomorrow I have to finish this task. Anyhow, I have to finish. I cannot prolong it anymore. Reward. After completion of the task, just pat yourself. Reward yourself. Okay, I have done my work. Remove distractions. This is the biggest hindrance. Remove distractions. Now, obstacles to effective time management. There are different obstacles which don't allow us to work effectively. That is unclear objectives. We don't know what we have to do. Being disorganized. Again, we don't know. It is being disorganized. We were completely messed up. Lack of planning. If we don't plan, we don't know from where to start, where to end. Interruptions like phone calls, junk mails, friends, socializations. Now, next is identifying your time wasters. If we will identify our time wasters, we will never waste our time. We will think, okay, at this much time, if I do this one, I can finish that work. So that is, first one is interruptions or distractions, poor planning, perfectionism, trying to do everything yourself. Okay, when we think, okay, I'll do everything by myself only. I'll not take help of anybody. I can manage everything. At the end of the day, we struggle. Taking on too much. Yes, I will do everything, all the works you give to me. I will keep on my head, but I will not do anything. Crisis management. When we don't manage our time, we've come to this point. Too much socializing. Yes, when we work, it's good to work in groups. I encourage for that. It's good to work in group, but too much socializing is not good, because when we sit together, instead of focusing on our works, we talk more. Not valuing your time. Yes, we don't value. Sometimes it happens with everybody. We don't value our time. We think, okay, time is there. No, we will do. So we keep on prolonging the things. And lack of skills. When we don't know how to do the work, we cannot finish our task. So that is very important for us. Now we come to the end of the session, that is conclusion. Now conclusion means, we in this webinar, we have learned how to manage our time. There are certain rules to manage our time. First one is prioritization. Just prioritize your task, what you are going to do. Next, plan it, how you are going to do, what you are going to do. Next is, after planning, go for it. Work on it effectively. See how you are going to work. Just plan everything. Work in a planned way. Then you can manage your times. Use tools. Use your resources. You should have a clear objective. You should have a clear objective how you're going to delegate your task. Set priorities. In this manner, you can manage your time very well. With this, I would like to conclude my talk by the quote of Mother Teresa. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not come yet. We have only today. So let's begin. Thank you. Thank you, teachers.